Welcome my freckled friends, this is Jamie, and in today's video, I'm finally going to react to this and that. So this is obviously, as y'all know and have known for a while, this is Stray Kids' new comeback music video title track from the album of the same name. This came out on Friday, it is now Monday. I know I'm a few days behind, but here's the thing that's good about me being late to this type of reaction, is that there is now a dance practice. So we're just gonna do music video and dance practice all in the same video. Hurrah and huzzah. So we're gonna do that. You know what I saw the other day? I saw Han with a little ponytail the other day. That's it, that's the thought. So we're not gonna waste any more time because I'm excited. My sister went ahead and listened to it the day that it came out. And she told me that she still prefers Run It, but that she likes this song as well. So we'll see what my thoughts are. So let's do it. This and that, Stray Kids. Every time my screen recording software asks me to update, I always say, oh, ask me later. I've been doing that for the last like 3 years. Why is Chan so far away?
Everything I do multiply by 2. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom, vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I'll do this and that, this and that. Groovy, gotta look at me. Let me prove that do my little 끝났지. 머리를 쿵 감각대로 still moving. Start the 9 눈 감아 봐도 분위기는 자칫 내비도 그래도 찾아먹지 의식성대로 오지랖 곱빼기 빼도 요청 나를 써놨어. 제발 좀 넣었어. 우리가 나왔어. 골라서 내가 선택한 대로 flow it. 원래 가고 싶은 대로 I run it, run it, run it. Everything I do multiply by 2. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, boom, boom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. 원해 더 멈출 수 없는 challenge. Hot and cold 뭐든 괜찮아 no damage. I ain't getting no pain. I show you the way. I got no shame and I'm 이것저것 랩든지 이미 오래 뺐지. 지루하면 뺐지 그건 오래전에 뺐잖아. 매번 고개 빡히 절대 빠질 수 없겠지네. 왼쪽 가슴 속에 박힌 Stray Kids 배치. 헐든 나만 해서 꿈을 sketch. Let's get it 기획해줘 손꼽아의 match. 서 보여줄 건 나는 너에게 Everything I do multiply by 2. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom, vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I'll take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. We can go fast, we can go slow. If you can choose, you can have both. Can't stop us now. Go! Everything I do multiply by 2. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom, vroom. I got this and that, this and that. Cappuccino and Americano. I take this and that, this and that. I'ma rip a show and then hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that. This and that. Talking this and that and that, this and that.
I like the font. I like that font. Cool. So I will definitely say, musically, I do like Run It better. I like these visuals though, and I think one of the things that I like so much about it is that, not necessarily going off of this first frame, but it's dark while still having color. I guess maybe their aesthetic and they themselves are still kind of dark, but things around them have a little more color, are a little more bright. It's a little more like daytime and daylight and all of that. So I do like it visually. I feel like there were a couple of references possibly during Changbin, one of Changbin's parts. It looked like God's menu in the kitchen. I at first thought they were masked. It took me way longer than it should have to realize that they had no heads, the dancers in black. But that kind of reminded me of Creed a little bit. Not Creed, Truman. I don't know why it made me like smile. I don't know if it showed as much as I felt it. But when Han came on with a pink shirt, because again, as I'm wearing black, I like yearn for color with Stray Kids. And so I think I got so excited that they weren't wearing either black or white. So I was like, oh my gosh, somebody's wearing color. I think certain parts of it reminded me of like 90s boy band, kind of a similar sound to Get Another Boyfriend by the Backstreet Boys. Or that song by Britney Spears. Oh my gosh, what's that song? No one else but me. What is that song? Someone else but me. Overprotected by Britney Spears. But it kind of reminded me of 90s pop, in which like synthesizers were being used quite a bit. I liked it. To me, this was very Stray Kids in that you couldn't fully get a sense of like what kind of song this is gonna be. It's not like, oh, here's the verse, here's the chorus, I mean, I guess it kind of is. I'm gonna listen to it again, and I will speak through this one. I always like to play it just once as it's supposed to be listened to, without a lot of pausing and stuff. First though, I love how in both Run It and in this, Chan starts it out. I feel like that doesn't happen a whole lot. But yeah, I love starting with Chen. He's so far away, so you're like, oh, there he is. This is also very 90s, I gotta say. The spiky short hair that both he and Ian are doing, the like super gelled spiky hair, like late 90s, you know? Oh, like late 90s, early 2000s kind of millennium. Sorry, kind of, I was about to say millennial. It is a millennial thing, but like Y2K kind of thing. I will never be upset at things seeming more 90s. Never, never. This and that. You can take a cool bird from oh my god. This and that. This and that. You know, Americano. I'll take this and that. This and that. American show. I feel like this is a different sound from Lino as well. Lino, even when he's singing this low, he typically still has a very light voice. Almost like a whisper, you know? And whereas this is very like, this and that, cappuccino and Americano. It's very forward, you know, like not breathy at all, which is, I feel like his voice is known to be, I feel like that's kind of his thing, is kind of breathy. I think Chan is also on that as well. I love when he does that kind of rap. I feel like he's kind of, there are certain things that, it's because I feel like his typical rap is very like, not nasally, but it's very forward, very like, I think I've compared him to Eazy-E before. Yeah, so when he like calms it down and goes real slow, I'm like, yeah. I'm liking this, I don't know why I didn't notice the shirt earlier than I did, because he's wearing it here. Maybe it's because it looks more red, whereas later on in the video it looks like pink, you know. I'm excited to see the choreography because I think it looks kind of cool from what I can tell. I like this part. I think I liked parts where it all of a sudden goes like, yeah. It like slows down, because there are several parts towards the end as well I really liked, and it's because I think it all of a sudden it was da 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 da. I like that. I like the blush too. This is very God's menu. I did notice this time the lack of Sungmin in the formations. I don't think I realized when I was reacting to Run It. I don't think I noticed it until somebody said it in the comments that he wasn't in the dance formations, which makes sense because of his injury and all. But I didn't notice it when I was watching it. I did notice it in this. It's not always, because I think sometimes he's there, but a lot of times he's not. I love Felix's outfit. It's like, it's skinny jeans though. Well, it's more like maybe a boot cut. They're all kind of wearing more of a boot cut. Well, and Chan's in shorts. Yeah, I think it was this that I was like, oh, color. Oh, look at Hyunjin in his pointy-toed boots. It's funny because you have like, the top doesn't match the bottom. The bottom makes him look like a cowboy, but then the top is like very like street, or maybe I'm gonna go work out. I'm talking about Hyunjin's look here, and then and then you got Chan. I'm sorry, and then you got Chan. I don't know. Does he have a bag? Does he have like a bag that's wrapped around his? Oh no, the part. The other part's the stage, the corner of the stage. I'm sorry, my bad. I thought he had like something on each side, like sticking out. He does have something on this side. Maybe that's a hat. I like Lino's long coat. I'm a little disturbed by the headless dancers. That kind of reminded me of the Butter by BTS. It's a darker version, a much darker version. That's like bright, and then this is a darker version of it. Also, kind of standing next to you, this like right here. This part. I think it's the same, right? I'm gonna pay it to this. I think it's thundering, but it's like bright and sunny outside. Yeah, I like it. I think I like the song the more I listen to it, because I think I liked the song better that second time around than I did the first. Not to say that I didn't like it the first time. I still did like it the first time around. But yeah, I think I like the visuals of this song the most. So I like the music video the most, I would say. Out of like music video, vocals, rap, music and production lyrics. Y'all know I don't pay any attention to lyrics. But we'll put it as a category as well. I think so far I'm liking choreography. So far I'm liking the music video the best. But we're gonna go ahead and watch the dance practice video, so we'll see. Choreography might take it. Oh, Sungmin's dancing now though. I will say, I love that they're 8. I wouldn't want them to be anything other than 8. But 7 does lend itself to better dance formations, to which you can actually see everybody. Because with there being 8, there's always one person like right behind the person in front, so you can't always see them. Whereas when there's 7, you can like almost always see everybody. Again, I wouldn't wish for them to be anything but 8. But I keep looking at Hyunjin. I was like, let me look at other people. Then my eyes immediately go to him. So let me try to look at somebody else. I looked at Chan that time. I love Hyunjin's outfit, can I just say? I kind of want it. I like those pants a lot. I like that move. I like that too. Him making his way up to the next. I kind of wish that IN had kept dark eyebrows. I like that part. It seems so basic, but I like it. I like Sungmin's outfit too. You didn't know. Hold on. I feel like this is very what's the word I'm looking for? Very much Lino's style of dance. Kind of like it's mostly about feel. I feel like this whole dance is mostly about feel and not as much about hitting certain moves, but just having a certain vibe. And I feel like that's something that Lino is really good at. I'm enjoying it.
Up to like a this and that, this and that. You can take a cool car truck, like a this and that, this and that. Cause you know it's American, what's in this and that, this and that. Show me this, you know, like this and that, this and that.
Yeah, I like it. Or I shouldn't say it's not as much about hitting the moves. The moves, I don't want to say simple, because it still takes a level of skill that most people are not quite at. But it's like, there's, what am I trying to say? I'm not necessarily comparing them to Michael Jackson, but that's one of the reasons why Michael Jackson is one of the like greatest dancers of all time, because it's not the actual moves, it's not just the moves, it's everything that he does in between the moves. And I feel like this is very much like what you're doing in between the moves that kind of counts, you know? And I think if you look at each one of them, you can kind of see their different styles, to a point where I think I was thinking at the beginning that they weren't all like together, and I don't think that's necessarily it. I just think that in between the moves they were sometimes doing different things, which I really like, because I like seeing different personalities and different dance levels, different dance styles within a group. I like seeing the difference in different dancers. Now obviously you want to be synchronized and you want to be together, but I don't necessarily think that everything should look the exact same from one dancer to the other. I like this one. I like this one a lot. And this third time I listened to it, I liked the song even more. So yeah, I definitely think this is going to be the kind of song that I like more and more the more that I listen to it. And I'm very much looking forward to listening to the rest of the album. That will probably be coming, album reviews I always put up on Patreon. So probably at some point this upcoming weekend I will be doing that. So I'm excited to listen to that. Y'all let me know what you think of This and That, the song as well as the album in general. Let me know if you have a favorite song and what that is, so I have something to look forward to. I mean, I already have something to look forward to, but you know what I mean. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all.